The Heart of My Challenge, Moments of Light, with Toro the Decoder. There was so much to discover by looking at the symbol of the heart. The physical heart that was part of the duality experience in the creation, connected to likes and dislikes, and to physical love and even hate. It was what one could let come into the heart and how to serve with love, being the outgoing energy expression. It was the heart disease that at one point in time was number one cause of death, and reflecting times that had been hard for the love inside the heart. Individuals had to work hard during hard times. They had to be hard and even had to bypass the heart to not feel and just bear the situation. It was about falling in love, but for the things and people of the mortal world. And when it didn't work out, it was the trust that was broken, and individuals experiencing a broken heart. Most individuals seeking a worldly love based on having read or seen stories of love, and especially fairy tales, in which they happily lived ever after, which was an eternal love between the eternal soul and its source, the divine God, or any name given to this in order to refer to it. For some, it was striving for that unconditional love, but which can only come from the level of the soul and divine, and coming through us. It was not to lose heart, become weak at heart, or wanting to give from the physical heart, but at the same time trying to control everything with that love, or to create blockages with circulating in life. It was about things that touch your heart, were heart-warming, having a heart of gold, staying light-hearted, coming from the bottom of your heart, staying young at heart, and having a forgiving heart. All the challenging and even more the negative that is connected reflects itself on the physical heart through endless signs, symptoms and diseases on a mental, emotional and physical level. I had many clients with many heart challenges, and both of my parents, my brother and godfather, died through a heart disease. And me, myself, had experienced what it was to be hard on myself, hard with words, lost heart and trust and feeling heartbroken many times. This all changed when I started to experience a love that came through me, through the center of my being, and the physical heart reflecting the center and heart from which I came, looking at myself, my situations, others, and the world. What was staying focused and centered in meditation, that was also connected to my physical heart, but which started to give minor signs of physical struggle, and which was thus a reflection from within. It was also at other times where I had had a hard time, do you hear it? To fully accept where I was, which was a physical place, not really circulating well, experiencing an imbalance in the direction and flow of the bloodstream. I was still looking for a physical, exterior love, the love for another place or person and situation, and getting dizzy when bending over backwards and realizing I was not in my center. I had again not fully accepted where I was, a situation anyway created by myself or placed in order to clean out, recover, evolve, and especially to get more centered and focused. I was the creator of any obstruction, and I was the obstruction. And when I looked back, this was already expressing itself, me feeling cut in half, horizontal and vertical, and thus experiencing pains. I was at a place to be a center, and to be inside my center, or better said centers, the inner focus and heart center, and only when I would accept for 100%, all could flow, stream and function how it should. I hoped I didn't cause permanent damage, but even when that would be the case, I had to accept that as well. When God accepts me and everybody and everything as it is, that is real love. So let me learn to accept me, others, the world, and the place where I am as well. Learning to surrender, like in the posture of bending over backwards, to just love it all and to not expect anything, to not cave myself in or imprison the heart, but to let that eternal heart come and work through me. Like many times before, the acceptance and then reflecting helped me a lot, and to just see it in front of me on paper and writing it off. However, there are always so many layers to uncover, and for me connected with a physical heart leak and realizing that I was losing some energy and natural flow. And by going deeper into this phenomena, I had forgotten to come from a new point of reference in my life that had started so many years ago. This point of reference was sitting for inner silent prayer and meditation, in order to tune into and enter the eternal audible life stream, the prana, the Holy Ghost, the word, sound or Shabbat, being the ever-streaming stream of life coming from the divine source, the ocean of love, and feeding the entire creation, but also the stream for the soul inside to return to go back home and to merge with God. It was clear that my sittings were mostly of another nature and struggling with or losing myself inside the ever-going stream of thoughts coming from the mind. So here it was, the conflict with the stream and reflecting itself on the physical heart, and that again reflecting itself in my life, not being 100% at peace where I was, and having that leak inside the heart of possibly wanting or waiting to be somewhere else. It was from that day onward that I tried to do my very best to be more focused inside the inner center during meditation and staying with it as much as possible during the day, while accepting and exploring the exterior world and being thankful, to stop the leak in my heart and to stop the stream of conflict. Trying to keep my center and heart where I was, with those around me and place, and letting that eternal stream of love come through my center and physical heart, to love it all for what it is, and to not let the stream of thoughts create obstacles and blockages. It was for sure that this moment of light in regards to the heart and love was not the last, and looking forward to more discoveries, and not even realizing yet that through my life journey I was healing the heart on a much bigger scale than I could imagine.